to start a family. And again, he talked a lot about how after all of these events that he's a changed man, that he wants to leave behind politics. Wolf, one of the interesting things about these sentencings is that almost every one of these men has cried as the judge was considering their sentence. In one case, Dominic Pezzola, he was one of the lower level members of the Proud Boys, but he played a key role. He broke those windows that allowed the mob to get into the building. And after he was sentenced, the judge left the room and Pezzola stood up with his fist raised and said, "Trump won."
All right, Evan, stay with us. I want to bring in Andrew McCabe as well, the former deputy director of the FBI. I want to bring him in to discuss this significant sentencing for Enrique Tarrio's 22 years in prison. He's 39 years old, the highest of any of these defendants yet. What do you think, Andy?
Well, first of all, it's a significant sentence. 22 years is a lot of time in federal prison, and it's entirely justified. He had an enormously significant role, what we refer to in sentencing jargon as a leadership role over the group that probably had the most deleterious effect on the riot that day. But I have to say, even though they've applied the terrorism enhancement to his underlying sentence in this case, I don't think it goes quite far enough. The fact is, we have defendants at many levels in different organizations who are convicted of offenses related to international terrorism. They are recipients of the terrorism enhancement at its full level. And I just don't see the same sort of seriousness being given to domestic terrorism convictions. And be there no mistake, this was an act of domestic terrorism. It absolutely fits under the statute. Applying the terrorism enhancement was appropriate here. I just think it should have been done on an equivalent level for someone who is clearly a leader in that group.
Still a